Hey you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I know it's a little bit of a different format, but listen, I really don't have anything like super exciting to talk about, so I thought maybe we would just kind of chill in my little room. I do have to put together some shelves, which I guess I'll take you along for just for the sake of content, but nothing really exciting here. I thought maybe we could just chillax and talk a little bit about nothing. I mean, we could like bitch about life for a little bit, and then I can put these shelves together to like have a purpose for even sitting here and talking to you. I really need the shelves because we're in my craft room, and the video that I showed you of the craft room, it was really, really nice, you know, didn't have a ton of stuff in it, but it's like I don't know, I've accumulated a lot of craft things. The Etsy shop right now, because it's festival season, is doing really well. So my coworker gave me a lot of inventory that I'm having to store in here to like put together and like do all this. So like, I need a place to put some stuff. I ended up getting a little Cricut, which, you know, with all the stuff, and I got into diamond painting, and I'm doing resin, and I just, you know, Rachel, if you're watching this, you understand. You keep needing more storage, bigger space, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up, guys, don't yell at me, but I ended up ordering on Temu again. It's from a local warehouse, and the only reason that I did it is because I found these collapsible plastic shelves on Amazon, and they were slightly cheaper on this Temu dealer, and I thought, okay, let me just, like, anyway, they're super inexpensive. It's a 5-tier thing, blah, blah, blah. You'll see them later. It's like, that's all I got right now. I am reviewing a product that I'm gonna have for you in the next week or two. I have to review it because they gave it to me, and it's a pretty intensive review process, and I have to send them a script and all that kind of stuff. So I will have that coming. But like, as for today, I don't really have that much to talk about. You know what? Let's talk about like some current events. It's hot as fuck outside, you know? I say it every summer. The world is ending. We are living in the slow burning apocalypse, which is a great term for right now. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Jax! No! Jax is licking the floor, and it's driving me insane because he just like runs around the perimeter of the room and like licks all of the Jack's hair and lint and dust, and then he starts choking, and I'm like, I have another story for that. Anyway, hot as fuck outside.
Can I interrupt?
Sure.
Jax, come on. Jax, come on. Come on.
Oh, look, he can't. We got all this freaking equipment. He can't get out of the room.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
He doesn't know what to do. He wants to stay around me. Okay, so we covered hot as fuck outside. Yeah, my crafts taking up a lot of time. Also another reason why I haven't been able to like sit down and like really do a real video with you guys. You know, we only have like 1 hour of playtime after we get home from work to going to bed. And I say 1 hour because, you know, we have to fit in like making dinner, walking the dogs, Hubs waters the plants, like all that kind of stuff. And we only have like 1 hour of actual like downtime before we go to bed. Yes, we go to bed at 7:30. I know we are crazy, but we get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to the gym, and we need our 7 hours of sleep. So we only get 1 hour of playtime. I've been trying to craft. If I have some orders, I have to make those and everything. But what we have been doing as of late is totally, guys, do you watch Love Island? Love Island is the thing. I don't know what it is about low wattage television that like it's really not my personality, but like I can't get enough of it. It's like my brain is worked all day, and then when I come home and I'm ready to like just disengage from like real life, all I want to do is let my brain fungus like feed on that sugary, fatty, salty, low brain TV. It's like so easy to digest. And Love Island is like the best one out there. You know, like a lot of the dating shows, they're all the same kind of, but the thing about Love Island is the way they have it set up is they put all of these beautiful people in like a villa, but there's no camera crews. All of the cameras and mics are like, you know, fixed all across the villa. So they're more natural because they're not, you know, being followed around by like crew people and like microphones in their face and stuff. So you get like the real deal. Anyway, totally enamored with that. I can't wait to stop recording this, eat dinner, and just totally zombify my brain and watch the latest episode because it is just... Let's see, what else? How long do I want this video to be? I said earlier, it is music festival season, so my shop with artist-curated trinkets is doing pretty well right now. One of the artists is retiring, so people are clamoring over some merchandise for that. I have been like kind of curating some social media accounts around it to like get the, you know, word out that these things are there. And it's been super, super fun. I am not going to these two big festivals that are coming up that people are buying stuff from me for, but I do have two events, one in September and one in October that I'll be going to. I know I have mentioned, you know, these before, but I do want to do a video on decorating some sunglasses. And I do want to show you like all of the trinkets that I have been putting together in little bags to hand out. Speaking of that, one of the artists that is in this music space of festivals that I'm talking about, actually today on Instagram, he posted a story about, does anyone else have like pet anxiety about leaving your pets for vacation or just leaving for the store? Because I have like crippling anxiety about it. And then he like showed a picture of his cat and his dog. Because I relate so much, I messaged him and I was like, oh my gosh, I am the same exact way. Like, guys, I have it so bad. You know how much I love Jax and Toby. You know, I love them to death. They are my babies. I have no kids. They are my babies. I messaged him and I was like, I'm the exact same way. I can't even go to a movie without asking my husband to check the home camera to make sure they're okay, because I can't even check the camera because I'm scared to death that when I look at the camera, I'm going to see something horrific. So I have high pet anxiety leaving them for a couple hours, and all this traveling that we do, it's crippling. So anyway, him and I were, you know, messaging back and forth. I was like, yeah, me and Skonk are like best friends now. But speaking of that, this is why I'm so scared. Okay, last week I had a horrific thing with Jax. So I came home from work, Hubs was already home. I walked in, and I don't know if it's like mother's intuition or what, but like I looked at Jax and I was like, I'm going to have to take that dog to the vet today. I don't know like what it was. Like I just looked at him and I knew something wasn't right. And I screamed upstairs. I was like, something's wrong with Jax. Hubs was screamed downstairs. He was like, yeah, he was eating grass outside. Okay, Jax eats grass. I know that's a very common thing for dogs to do, but Jax like actually eats it, like not to throw up, just eats it. There was this time where I was downstairs and he started sneezing and pawing at his face, and he was running around in circles, and he got really, really, really like, you know, flustered, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I tried all my tricks. I tried treats. I tried milk. I tried everything, and I just could not get him to calm down. Well, it turns out he starts sneezing and sneezing and sneezing, and this little tiny blade of grass came out of his nose. And what happened was he was eating grass outside, and it gets like fed up through his nasal cavity, and then he gets it stuck in his nose. So luckily that time I was able to pull the grass right out. He was totally fine. Everything was fine. This time when my hub said that he was eating grass and I looked at him and I was like, something's wrong. It was not good, guys. Like, I knew what was going on because I had done this before. You can't talk to them. So like, I'm like, Jack, sneeze it out, sneeze it out. And he's going insane. He's scratching his face. He's hitting his head into the wall. He doesn't know what's going on. So I pick him up and I take him to the vet. I took him to the vet and I walk in and he's so scared that he's not flipping out anymore. He's just wide-eyed, like looking around. And the guy behind the counter was like, yeah, we can take him in. It's emergency services at this point in the night. So it's going to be $190 just to walk in the door. And then anything you get done after that. I was like, I looked at Jax. I was like, okay, Jax, let's go back home. Let's see if you can sneeze it out. I get in the car. I drive back home. As soon as I put Jax on the floor, he starts sneezing. Blood is squirting out of his nose everywhere. He's puking up because he's gagging. He's puking up blood, puking up all this foam. He puked up all of his dinner. He's going insane. He's like rubbing his face into the ground. He's running around in circles. I was like, oh my God, okay, let me just take him back to the vet and whatever happens, happens. I get back to the vet. This time, he's flipping out. I am covered in blood. My windshield was covered in blood from him sneezing and just all this blood like flying everywhere. He's writhing in my hands as the lady is like trying to type my name in. There's blood going all over the pet counter. So basically, because it was so bad, the lady just took him from me and then took him in the back. They didn't take my name. They didn't put me in a room or anything. She's just like, give him to me. I handed him over. She takes him in the back. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, oh God, this is going to be like an $800,000 bill, you know, or whatever. I'm like freaking out about it, but I just wanted him to be okay. And I knew if they could get that blade of grass out that it would be fine. So I wait like 15 minutes and then this little like cute girl comes out holding Jax and she's like, Jax's mom. And I'm like, it's me. And she comes over and she's like, so we took him in the back and he was so worked up that he wouldn't even like relax his lips. And I'm like, I know. And she's like, well, we looked in his nose and we saw the grass and we pulled it out and it was this long piece of grass. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's just how it is. And she was like, as soon as we pulled it out, he was totally normal. So I want you to know he has not seen a doctor yet. And if you want to see a doctor, we can do that, or you can just take him home. And I was like, I don't mind just going home because I know as soon as that grass is taken out, you know, he'll be fine. She was like, yeah, for the next 2 days, he might, you know, sneeze up some blood from the capillaries, like, you know, still healing and everything. But, you know, if you want to leave, you can leave. So I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'll go home. So I'm standing at the counter holding Jax. He's like perfectly normal.
Like, what's going on?
And I look at her and I'm like, do you need to check me out or anything? And she's like, no, you can just leave. I got to leave without paying anything. It was like, I almost started crying. Like, I wanted to hug her. Like, I almost started crying. I was like, this was the most stressful moment for me, like in 2025. And I just can't thank you enough. This is why I have pet anxiety. This is why I have pet anxiety. It's like, what was he going to do if I was not there to save him? What if I never came home and Hubs was just like, yeah, he ate grass. And then all of a sudden, like, he's just bleeding everywhere and he's puking and he's like gagging. Like, what am I supposed to do? So now every time I go outside, I have to make sure that my eyeball is laser focused, eagle-eyed on him so that he does not eat grass, because I can't go through it again, guys. I can't go through it again. It's too much. And with these music festivals coming up, I'm going to have to leave them for a long time. Now, we hire a pet sitter that comes over twice a day, but still, it's like, if anybody has any advice on pet anxiety, separation, please comment in the box below if you've made it this far, because I would really appreciate any advice. I'm severely... Every pet that I've ever had has died like a horrible way. And I swear I'm messed up in the head. Anyway, was that enough just pointless talk? Should I get into these shelves so that you guys can see them? I mean, I feel like, do I even have to put the shelves together? Let's look at the shelves. All right, here's the box. Are you surprised? Listen, these are 5-tiered folding plastic shelves on wheels, and I got them for like $30. So don't expect anything like super amazing here, but I've seen these all over the place. They're on Amazon, they're on TikTok, like, you know, they have them in all these like really nice looking minimalist bathrooms and everything. And listen, I opened them to make sure there was 5 in them because there's only 3 on the picture, and I was like, I ordered 5. So I just wanted to make sure. And like, listen, they make everything look so good online. Like, they can make something look so expensive and nice, and it's all fuckery. Like this, you know, this life. I don't even. I'm not even getting started in that. So anyway, I bought these in order to store some more craft things. Let's just open up the box here. So this is like what they look like. And I'm sorry about the microphone. I'm just going to kind of like set it right there and maybe like talk like this while So the design that I got was 5 tiers. The top 3 being clear doors, and then the bottom 2 being opaque so that you can't see anything. This is obviously the opaque door. I knew they weren't white when I bought them, but this, I guess it goes with the room, you know? It's something. Let me look. Okay. I'm looking in the bag because, listen, I know this is all over the place. These ones that I opened to check, they have magnets that go to like close the doors, and I don't see any magnets in this one. Oh, wait. Nope. Shit. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go through the box. So let's just go ahead and build like 1 tier here. Again, these are like kind of cheapo plastic, and they're not going together. Like the video, the video that I saw of the lady putting these together, she just like had them down and it was and like this is not how these ones are, obviously. But okay, so here is the plastic component, and then these are the plastic. You see, these are the plastic. Sorry, my monitor's up here, so this is going real good. This is going real good. And they just supposedly click into place. There we go. Okay. I'm surprised there's not a top piece. I guess they're using the bottom as the other piece to put on the top. All right, then there's these little, yep, I'm a real person, guys. I'm a real person. I'm not some cute little, God damn it. I'm not some cute little influencer that's got her little knife out right now. I'm this is real life. This is real life. Okay, so the doors have like little screw things, and then I think you're just supposed to push these magnets into the thingy here. Okay, sort of satisfying snap, and then then they close together. So like then you have some actually give there. Yeah. Okay. So that's one, and then they've got these so that when you put the next one, you can just like kind of attach it. So I'm going to build these and like speed it up and put some music on so you don't have to like watch me do it. But then we'll come back when I have it all like done and we'll take a look at it. So that wasn't actually too hard. So I've got 5 pieces here. Let me see how we can get these together and then put the wheels on so we can see the whole thing done. I am assuming that since this bottom piece has the holes in it, that this is where the wheels go. So please excuse the informality of this video. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best. Okay, so we've got that one on wheels, and then I think the other, oh God, I've got freaking cheap plastic shelves that are like falling apart all over this place. Because I got 2 for the bottom. So let's see if I can, yeah, there we go. Oh, look, they kind of sit in there pretty nice together. And then on the side here, there's just like a little, yeah. Wheels are nice. Wheels are nice and smooth. Okay, so then I can take one of these clear doors, which I thought looked kind of nice. They just snap on there. That's, not too mad at that. Let me change my angle over here. So this is the final tier. There's my 5 tiers, and then it looks like there is just kind of like a top bin lid that snaps together. Whoop. So here's the whole thing. I know you can't see all of it, but so it's 5 tiers, and then these doors kind of open like this. So you have like storage. And like I said, you can see the top 3, and then the bottom 2 are opaque. So you can store other things in there. So where this is going is I had to move the painting easel because I'm not painting right now into the closet. And so everything's a mess right now. Like I've got some beads down here. Beads is another, look how tiny I am. Beads are another thing that I definitely need storage for. I've accumulated quite a lot. But let's wheel this bitch over into her spot. I've been waiting for these for a while because I have a lot of shit that I have to put in here. So yeah. There we go. Got some little shelves there. Just need to make sure the closet can still open. And it can. So yeah. That's my Temu storage solution today. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you. I feel like I've made you sit through a lot today already. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I hope you were folding laundry or doing your hair or something and just listening to me ramble. Comment down below if you enjoyed this kind of informal, impromptu, just sitting and gabbing with your girl video. Let me know what you thought of the $30 shelves. I mean, they fit the vibe. They fit the vibe. Like, I mean, I can't lie. They look like they're supposed to be here. So excited to fill them up. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you could please like this video, it really does help me out. Just, you know, call bullshit in the comments, do whatever you want. Comments help a lot. Should I still be doing this? I don't know. Oh, I broke a nail. Oh, I broke a serious nail. Fuck. Should I still be doing this? I don't know. I'm really considering it. I don't know. And if you could subscribe, it would really, really be cool. Like, you know, love hanging out with you. Can't say the same for you, but yeah, that'd be really cool. And I've got to go fix this nail and put a bunch of shit in these shelves. So thanks, guys. That's all I got for you today. I will see you in the next one. Bye.